This is the intermediate sketching video, and in this one we're going to show a couple more tools. We're going to use the spline tool and concentric circles. So let's get started. We're going to make this iron shape here. So first we'll start our sketch. For this one we're going to put a circle right here on the origin. And then we're going to zoom out a bit and put a rectangle. Just going to use the 2-point rectangle. Doesn't really matter all that much. We want to kind of go similar to the shapes that are shown there. All right, so that's the start. And then we're going to connect the rectangle for the bottom to the circle that's up on the top. So we'll do that with the line right here. Go up, and we'll just hit the circle somewhere up here. Here we're going to start. We're going to go up less than that circle, and then we'll go horizontal. We'll make sure that we're locked into a horizontal line. You can see in the middle of this line I'm drawing, there's a perpendicular, and it's perpendicular to the vertical line that I started with. And then I'm going to click and I'm going to drag because I want to do a curve that comes up and runs into this circle right there. And then I'll hit escape a couple times to get out of that shape. I'm not too crazy about this. I think the rectangle here should be a little bit lower. I think the bottom, this whole bottom part should be down a little bit. Maybe this point should move up and forward. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to kind of play with it and try to get kind of similar to the shape that we see here. All right, and then we're going to use something we haven't used before, and that's called a spline. A spline lets us pick points, and then it connects the points with a smooth curve. So we'll go into Create, come down to Spline, and I want to choose a fit point spline, not a control point spline, but a fit point spline. It's going to make points that go through the curve that goes through the points I select. So I'm going to start right here. I'll come over to here, and right now 2 points is going to be straight, but then as soon as I go here, it's going to try to make a curve that fits smoothly through the points that I have so far. So I'll do another one here. And then I'm just trying to kind of follow what's on the drawing over there, right? I like that, so I'm going to come here to the check mark, click in the middle of the check mark when it turns green. There's my spline. Now I'll hit escape to get out of splines, and I'm just going to kind of play around with these different points that I have until I think it looks similar to what I saw on my drawing over here. And again, it doesn't really matter what you end up with. Uh, that looks good to me. Right, and then we're going to create a concentric circle here. So we'll come up, click circle. Make sure you click on the center of the other circle, and then we'll click in here. So there's my shape. Escape a couple times to get out of that, and that's the iron shape.